Hello everyone. Let's actually see what happened today. And as you can see, I'm up by 14 today, but like this was after a very long time. As you can see, I had very bad trades over here. The only trade which was pretty good was over here. Let's actually analyze what I did today. So let's go back. I like is if there is any way in which I can connect all these charts so that they scroll at the same time, then please suggest me because right now like I have to find which one is this. So this one is this one. This I guess I have no idea. Okay, so I have to like find it manually. So let's actually zoom out a bit so that it is easy for me to see the. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's start from here. Now where is it gone? So I guess yeah, it start from here. So over here, what happened is what I was seeing. Let's see that first. It was see in a bullish moves and like every new like up move was basically creating new highs over here. So I entered. I thought it was a pretty good spot, but it did not like went pretty far and just like made reversed on me. And after that, over here, after thinking now it might be going down, I again entered a short. See, this was not a predetermined trend. I did not think through it. So these two, like first trend was pretty logical. Second one was like totally nonsense. I don't know why I took that, but I'm just reviewing right now. I'm saying that it was totally illogical. Okay, so after that, any trades that I took were actually pretty good, but I had a pretty tight stop loss. So I need to work on that and think about it. For example, if you see over here, now again it was like making new highs every time. So I thought, okay, this bullish trend or uptrend has not ended yet. So I entered over here. You can see it was a pretty good entry price actually, but I don't know why I kept the stop loss so tight, right? I took the stop loss of this one, I guess that's why it was so tight. I should have made it a bit more free. Let's check actually how big of a stop loss it was. So let me go to straight, and I want today's only. Yeah, it is today's only. So over here, which is the first trade? Is it arranged on time? Okay, now it is in time. So the first that I took had just five of a stop loss. That is pretty bad, like very tight basically. So yeah, I should not be doing that. When, as you can see, the volatility is around one. I would not say it is more than one, but it is around one. So when it is around one, I should be actually keeping the stop of at least one. Okay, that is basically 10 points or $10 over here. So yeah, I should be doing that. And because you see, it just stopped me out and went to like I don't know how many points these are. Is there a measure tool? I think there is a measure tool, so let me find it. I just don't know where it is, so that is the problem. Is it in tools? Let me actually see. Okay, I can just go like this crosshair. So my entry was okay. I can see my entry over here also. When is the entry? This is the price, I guess, right? So yeah, this is the entry price. So 103.82. After that, 103.82, 104. That is around 10 points over here. Then pullback. I must have added over here if I was actively trading. And even if I suppose stopped out or came out over here, because if it moved this like high of a move, my stop loss must have been somewhere around there. So I basically exited over here. That is 30-point move actually. So I missed on that, not because my entry was wrong or I like entered at a wrong place or anything like that. I just got stopped out. So it was a pretty good entry. And after that, yeah, I went out for a while. So I totally missed on this whole big trend again, as usual. So now let's come over here. What is this thing? Okay, I don't know what is that. Chart shift. Oh, I have no idea what happened. Okay, so let's again zoom in a bit and try to go at that point which I was just talking about. Okay, this was the one, and let's go to our I guess, fourth trade. So over here, this was again a pretty tight stop loss. I don't know why I keep on doing this, but when was this? This okay. The last one was four actually. It was even more tighter, and this was eight. But as you can see, the volatility is around one. That means like at least one of like 1 point, or what you can say of like, yeah, 1 point or $1 or whatever you say. This would be the stop loss, but that was a pretty tight stop loss over here again. And yeah, I don't know why I took this one though, because maybe what I was seeing is, see, I was seeing this. So it was pretty bullish, and it just did not cross this and came down. And I thought, let's, okay, I was actually first, let me clarify that. I was first seeing that it was in a range. Okay. So it did not break this high. So I said, let's take a short, and I can at least like get up to this one. That is 2 points, $20 at this scale or whatever. But yeah, I got stopped out, pretty tight stop loss. I blame that on me. And after that, I don't know why I entered this buy. So this is again the second bad trade, which has no logic behind it. I don't know why I took that. So I zoomed in again. I don't know where that trade went. So let me again go back. Yeah, this one. Then this was other trade, which again you see very tight stop loss. So today my all the trades are basically at very tight stop losses. So this was again entered at a very perfect sort of position, but again got stopped out just over here, and it went again without me. So that is pretty sad actually. So it went on, and I was again busy during this whole period. I could not monitor any of the trades, so I think it was pretty good for me that I got stopped out, but it was not good for my account, as you can see. Up to now I was like 6, it is 7 basically, 7 5 11 11 and 5 16 16 and 9, let's say 25 and 10 35. So I almost lost everything that I made yesterday. Okay. So at this point I was again observing, just seeing this again, it was making new highs, so this was pretty good bullish setup. So I was waiting for an entry, and as you can see, I entered on this candle over here. I would not say this is a pretty good entry, because after this it just went a bit, at least in the opposite side of my trade, but it went on pretty good. So yeah, it went on pretty good. It gave me a very good pullback over here. So I don't know, but I again entered at a very perfect place at this time also. So yeah, I was now closely monitoring this one because I was two in. Okay, so for those two trades you can see at the bottom over here. So I was two in basically. So now, yeah, so now if you see, it was pretty good. At this point, I was very scared. At this point, I was just managing my stop loss. So from here, I was actively participating in the trade up to this point, I guess, up to this candle. I don't know how can I measure that also, like this again. Okay, so let's go for that. So what is this? 19 to, I guess I managed up to this one, 9:24. So about 25 minutes I was actively seeing, looking at this, and I was like basically feeling why it's just stopped moving when I started looking at it. So yeah, anyways, so my stop loss was like trailing, like over here, then over here, then over here. Then finally when it got stuck in a range, I kept my stop loss over here. And as you see, this was a pretty good candle, so my stop loss was then over here. And after that I had to leave for some stuff, so that's why I just took, like, kept my take profit over here, and like went on doing my stuff. And as you can see, it just was pretty good. I don't know, it was again perfectly timed before this pretty harsh pullback. And now it is falling down, so I will not be trading now. But anyways, I guess this might, like, fall down if it crosses this, but I don't think this is a very risky entry. Well, but it is actually now in a downtrend. As you can see, this high was not broken, so it is basically now going down. It might break it this low, again come for a pullback, and again go down. So that is it. So for today, I was again, after these two profits, I was 13 up for the day, and yeah, that is it. So these days, I guess it is going a bit crazy. As you can see, let me actually go for a 30-minute chart. So okay, 30-minute chart doesn't show anything in particular, so I have to go a bit, like, zoom in. Yeah, see, so it was in a pretty nice downtrend. Now it is a bit bullish. So at this point, see, it is very high up. I can expect a pretty neat pullback up to this point or somewhere over here. Okay, So yeah, we can be waiting for that, but I don't basically care because, like, as you can see, I trade on the 1 minute, so 30 minutes, whatever is happening over there, it doesn't matter a lot to me. Okay, so this was, I guess, 15-minute candle, and it was perfectly aligned like this. And for those of you who are joining new, this is basically a demo account. This is not a real account. So I'm practicing, and this channel is basically meant to like track the journey of me trading, learning trading, and all of those stuff. So if you want more of this, you can just subscribe to me, and yeah, I'll try to keep it as transparent as I could. So that's it for today. See you guys in the next video.